Over the last 28 years in my business, I have looked after a massive range of clients. They have ranged from one of the big four banks and several other large corporations, all the way through to a startup, a micro business. And these days on the Gold Coast, most of my work is working with smaller businesses, smaller organisations. Now, they come to me either because there's been a major change in their shareholding, their structure, and they want to develop the business so it can make more money more easily. They come to me because someone's referred them, they're a bit stuck in terms of what they can actually do with the business. How do they grow it without growing their own exhaustion? So they come to me for all sorts of reasons that really are about business survival, business growth. Years and years ago when I started this business and I was looking at getting graphic designs done for logos, etc. in Sydney, I had a designer say, "So what do you want to achieve with this business, Catherine?" And I sat there innocently and sweetly and said, "I want people to get how magnificent they are, because in my corporate life I've discovered that when they get that, everything else is easy." But of course, very few of us, in my generation anyway, were brought up knowing that, and continually discovering the things you can't do is far more memorable than discovering the things you can. So initially it started as a commitment to help people discover and manifest how magnificent they were. But these days I've discovered that money is a major issue. And I don't mean the lack of, I mean the fear of. Where so many people I work with have got this self-judgment, it's just not okay to make a lot of money. Well, money is love in action, because the opposite of it is fear. So I know that making money not only enables me to pay more taxes, to have a better city to live in, to have a better country which can afford to provide all sorts of resources, but it also helps people to see what my magnificence is worth. And it is, and so's yours. And so one of the things I really love to do, the reason behind my work, is to have people understand that everything they know, everything they've ever done, every wrinkle, every headache, every element of pain and stress around their business is actually their fear. In terms of process, sometimes I purely and simply get booked as a speaker. I've been doing that for 28 years, all over the world, in 14 countries, on leadership of teams and organisations, and on personal leadership of our own lives, our own choices, and where we see ourselves going. So sometimes I just get booked for speaking. Other times I have people come to me and say, "We need you to work with us for a year," or "We need 3 months of zhuzhing up." So when it's a consulting client, and I also have a training division where I'm now transiting the training programs into online so everyone can get them. But when I'm consulting with an organisation or mentoring, I look at strategy, I look at structure, I look at systems, I look at skills, and I provide support. So I go in and analyse and audit and encourage and provide accountability for people who have some goals and they want someone to give them a reminder every now and again about how to get them. So come and hear me speak and see me at the Personal Growth Expo. I love to talk to people, so you can tell that. So come along and introduce yourself. I look forward to seeing your face in the audience.
See you at Personal Growth Expo.